Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your December reading. I did say December, didn't I? So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I want to say check out your Jupiter. I feel like you should check out your Mercury too, if you know where it is in your chart. I don't know why. Just popped up in my head. Perhaps because right now we're in what they call the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Here we go again. 4th time this year. Thank God next year we only have to go through it 3 times. Not that it's, it's tough energy, but it's energy that is asking us to reflect back. Reflect back. Make sure we learned our lessons our soul lessons where we were supposed to, and, move forward with those lessons. So if you look at Mercury that way, it's much easier. But Mercury, I have to tell you, it's in retrograde. It can be tough. It can be tough on electronics. It can be tough on communication. I don't know if you've ever noticed when we're in Mercury, we're in Mercury retrograde. A lot of readers have a hard time talking, like the words don't want to come out because Mercury, that's what Mercury retrograde does. It kind of like stifles our communication to a point, okay? All right, so just like the other signs, I was going to do general readings, but every single sign I've done so far turned into a love reading. So I'm going to keep this love reading, okay? And I just invited Spirit to bring in any other messages. So if there's other messages, they'll bring them in. I have confidence, okay? But I do feel like December is all about love. I have to be honest with you. I feel now that we're out of the last 9-year cycle, love is just rising to the surface. It is showing itself in many different forms. With Mercury retrograde coming, it can bring people back from the past. It doesn't have to be lovers. It can be anyone. Doesn't always mean that's good either, okay? But that's what can happen. Okay, so I just wanted to get a little bit of shuffling in. Bring your energy back in. All right, so Spirit, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, for December 2016. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, December 2016. Can you tell us, Spirit, what's coming up? What does Cancer need to know? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's get started, Cancer. First card is Honeymoon. Okay. Honeymoon. Well, it makes sense for the first card because we're in a holiday time. This card talks about enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you may be traveling. I imagine many of you are traveling. I just heard that if you're traveling, whenever you get into a car, your car, anybody else's car, a plane, a bus, a train, take 1 second before that vehicle or that transportation takes off and invite Archangel Michael to come in. Ask him to protect you to and fro, okay? To wherever you're going and on your way back to. Ask him to protect you and anyone in your car, anyone that you're with, okay? I do it every single time I get in my car. Well, now I just know Archangel Michael's there. I see him just putting on a seatbelt. He doesn't need a seatbelt, but that's what I see. And that's a sign to me that he's with me. So that just came up. So for some of you, I just want to let you know that. I got to tell you what Spirit tells me. Okay, Let's go on. All right, Spirit. So what is this card? Honeymoon. How is this card Honeymoon related to Cancer? Love. December 2016. Oh, oh, okay. Normally I don't take cards when they fly out like that, but something's telling me to take them. So these two cards popped out first. We have chemistry, romantic feelings. Chemistry. I have a feeling your reading is going to be good, Cancer, because to me, chemistry is a soul connection. You know, you can have chemistry with a lot of people, but I feel this type of chemistry is that magnetic pull where, you know, if you're not with someone right now, if you're single, that this person will pull you. It's just an energy of you can't not be together. Okay, it's kind of like the opposite of the way a lot of people think. Where like, I don't know, what do I do? I'm not sure. Well, here it's almost like you don't have a choice. The chemistry is much, much too strong in the best of ways, because with romantic feelings next to that. I just have to see these other cards. So you got, give your relationship a chance, and it's safe to love again. So for some of you who are coupled, what I feel this is saying right off the bat is there needs to be more quality time together. And there is no better time than the holidays because, you know, many people get off work, they have extended time off. You know, though Christmas can be very tense for those who don't have finances. Boy, have I been there many times. It's not about that, though. It's about love. It's about Jesus. It's about resurrection. It's about trusting. So again, I feel that some of you, you know, you may have just kind of slipped apart a little bit. Life kind of gets in the way. You're not sure if you want to stay with someone or leave them. You know, this is telling you to give this relationship a chance before you end it. Okay? That's for some of you. And I feel like you know who you are. Because you're not in an abusive relationship. And, you know, what I'm feeling is some of the energy has come, some of the negative energy has come from you. And if you take a moment and look through your relationship and really take heed of your actions or your tone of voice, I feel you could turn this whole thing around. Okay? Those are for the ones who are coupled who, you know, you still love your partner, but for something has died, you know? And that's normal. We have to keep working at our relationships. And this is probably why honeymoon is here. It is probably telling you this is how you're going to bring back these romantic feelings. Okay? Because the romantic feelings are still there. They're just being pushed to the side. Everything else is more important. Nothing's more important than your mate. You know, I hate to say this, but your mate is more important than your children. Now, I know, did I just say that? But, you know, if I go by what Spirit tells me, that's the case. Because your children, you are their teacher, okay? But then you have to let them go. You have to let them be free to find their own way. This partner is meant for a lifetime, okay? So I guess why I'm saying that is there are some people who are maybe defending their children or a child against their partner when they know that their partner is speaking the truth. It's just hard to hear. Now, I have a feeling that's more mothers than fathers, because as a mother, the minute someone tells me something negative about my child, I want to jump down their throat. But if I pull back for a second and really analyze what they just said to me, many times they're correct. I just don't want to, I don't want to hear anything bad about my child. But how do we help our children grow if we can't see these things? Okay. Okay, we're going to move on. I just did Aries reading, and I have to tell you, it was an hour, because I'm now shooting on my laptop. I got a new laptop, and my old laptop, the camera was just horrible. So I'm trying this, but the difference is I was using my phone, and I was limited to 31 minutes on my phone. Isn't that crazy? Thank you, Verizon, telling me I bought the best phone there is out there. I can shoot a 31-minute video, and that's if I go and delete every app, every extra app, and erase all the data. So, too much. So I decided to take the leap, get a computer before Mercury goes into full retrograde, and let's see. Okay, Spirit, what is going to tell me for Cancer? December 2016. Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Garden, love life. Cancer. Thank you. Beautiful. You got the star. I'm going to go ahead and lay 3 cards out, and then we'll go over them. 4 of Ariel. That's Pentacles. Justice. So star is Major Arcana. Justice is Major Arcana. And the 6 of Michaels. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So, we start with the star. Major Arcana. 17. Numerology-wise, if we break that down, it would be an 8. That's infinity. That is, it's eternal. This star comes to you because a dream's coming true. There is an end of a difficult situation for you. This could be for the couples, committed, I should say. You don't have to be married when I'm saying this. I mean committed, though. Okay, it can be man, woman, 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 man, man. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's for love. Okay? But you have a dream coming true. And it starts with believing in yourself. And it sits right next to the 4 of Ariel. 4 to me, strong foundation. Ariel is earth, material. Underneath, chemistry. 4 of Ariel talks about being what's the word I want to use? Being aware of your own emotions. Okay, be aware of if you're giving, doing all the giving and not receiving. Okay, now when we give, we don't give with the expectations of receiving back. However, when it relates to love, you can only give so much of yourself, and if you're not getting anything back, well, it's kind of a signal. It's kind of a red flag, guys. But I feel this is, just the give and take in a relationship. the give and take. Just be open to that. Just realize how it's unfolding. Because this can talk about being resistant to change. You know, and I don't want you to be, excuse me, I'm just moving around. I don't want you to be resistant because you have the star right next to it and justice on the other side of it. This can also talk about spending too much money. Well, it's the holidays. Don't overspend, okay? And I also feel for some of you, perhaps couples, doesn't have to be couples, but I feel some of you are, you know, your wish was to have a baby. Your wish was to have a baby with this person. See how she's pregnant here? Doesn't have to be pregnancy, but I feel for some of you that was your wish. I want to have a baby. And for whatever reason, it wasn't happening. But I feel now, well, your wish is coming true. And for others, this is a birthing of anything new. It can be a new relationship. It can be new in the way that you think. Nonetheless, it's a dream come true, okay? So for some of you too, I feel that perhaps you've been looking at real estate. You want to buy a home. It's been your dream to own your own home. And now the opportunity is going to arise. Now I have to tell you, what I hear is, you know, just you want this new place. Whether it's you know, you might just want to move out from where you are and rent another place. Keep it realistic in what you want, but I mean, I shouldn't have said that because this is your dream. But I do feel that some of you want to move. Hey, and then, you know, we have the Six of Michaels at the end. So for those of you who your dream is to buy your own home or to leave where you're at, well, I feel your dream's coming true. I don't know what form it's going to take. I don't know, you know, if you're dreaming of a mansion, if you're going to get a mansion, but I can tell you you're going to get what you need. We don't always get what we want, but we certainly get what we need from Spirit when we ask, okay? So, and sometimes what the universe brings us is so much better than we could even imagine ourselves. So be open to that, okay? Because you have justice right next to that. See, that's the number 8. Again, for me, infinity. You know? There's no beginning, there's no end. It's eternity. Sits right underneath romantic feelings, but also beside this 4 of Ariel. So this is telling you a couple things. Right away, I hear for the couples, it's telling you don't give up. Don't give up yet. You know who you are. Don't give up yet. You can turn this around. It's like everything turns in your favor if that's what you're asking for. You know, it's like you want equality within this relationship. You want to be on the same level. And I feel that's coming. Then you have the Six of Michaels. Six of Michaels. This is where many of you are right now. Troubled waters. Hey, who sung that song? Troubled Waters. James, somebody. But you're in troubled waters. You're in rough waters, okay? Storms, left and right, coming at you. Oh, tough energy. But guess what? When you get the Six of Michaels, it's telling you that you're coming out of that now. This is coming to an end. It's almost like I want to put the Death card here and then show this part. You're coming out of these stormy waters. Look at this beautiful beach. Look at the clear skies. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, guys. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. This is also relocation, travel. Travel makes sense since it's the holidays. Relocation, again, I feel ties back to this people who are waiting for their dream home. And you know, I'm one of them. I am working right now to manifest my dream home. I'm doing the energy work to bring my dream home to me. I don't know how it's going to happen. I certainly don't have the finances to go out and just buy a home, but I know it's coming. I'm letting the universe guide it, you know? I'm just believing in universal flow that somehow this house is coming to me. It may not be the house that I picture in my mind because I'm very clear when I talk to Spirit. I'm very clear when I ask for things that I want universe to bring to me, because ultimately we are here to be happy. We are here to be joyful. We are here to spread love. So asking for a house is not being selfish. It is what will make you truly happy. Wow, guys, some of you guys are getting this house. Now, I'm not a Cancer, so I can't claim this. I wish I could. But that's okay because, you know, it's like I know what I know, even if I don't know how I know it. Right? I know what I know, even though I don't know why I know it, how I know it. I release the outcome of it. I trust in the universe. I trust in Spirit. They will bring you what you ask for. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on. All right, Spirit, thank you. Can we now switch my cards around? All right, tell me more on Cancer's love life for December 2016. This is exciting, Spirit. Tell me more about Cancer's love life. Sun, Moon, Rising, December 2016. Thank you. Okay, we have the card of Let Your Friends Help You. Now, I have to tell you, usually when I see this card, I then expect to see the Soulmate card or the True Love card. Now, for some who your true dream is the home, this can be that your friends can help you find. Maybe you have a friend that's in real estate, and they can help you find that home. Or you tell them, you know, this is what I really want, and somehow word gets around, and this house, this opportunity just appears. Perhaps someone has a rental that's beautiful. You didn't know about it, but you have to let people know, this is what I'm searching for, okay? Because sometimes this is how Spirit brings us things through other people. And then we'll see for love what's coming up. Spirit, what do you want? Getting to know each other. Spirit, tell me more about what Cancers needs their friends to help them with. Who are they getting to know? Who is it that they are getting to know? Retreat. Not quite the cards I expected. But again, I don't always get what I want. I get what I need for your reading. So getting to know each other. This talks about This talks about getting to know someone on a deep level. It's like revealing your innermost selves to each other. And as you do that, your bond deepens. You know, I feel couples all through here because this retreat, disconnecting from the world, just the two of you though. And just really talking about, don't talk about harsh things in the marriage or the relationship. Talk about the fun things, or take on that persona of having fun with each other, having deep discussions that, I mean, let's put it this way, the type of discussions that might lead both of you into the bedroom when you're done, okay? Not the type of discussions that might lead one of you out of the house. This is deepening that bond. And retreat. Maybe it's asking you to retreat to the bedroom. I don't know where that's coming from, but I have to say what I hear. So maybe some of you are holding back on making love with your partner. You're using it as a weapon. This can be male or female, by the way. But get to the root of the matter. Figure out what the root of the matter is so you can get rid of this energy and, I don't know, start making love again. I mean, you have the chemistry. Your romantic feelings are still there. For some reason, though, you're thinking, I'm not sure. I feel it's miscommunication. Okay, I'm not going to keep going on about that. But partner cancers, please pay attention to this, because I don't want you to. I know a lot of readings are like, leave your ex, leave your ex, leave your ex. Not always. No, sometimes we should not leave the person we're with. Sometimes we did not give everything we had. Sometimes we expect more than we want to give. So just re-examine your relationship, because I feel that this relationship is going to turn back and feel new again, like when you were first together. That chemistry comes back, okay? If you had it once, you still have it. It's just buried a little bit. All right, Spirit, any more clarification? Well, too many cards. I can't take this. I'm sorry. It just doesn't feel right. Clarification. For Cancer, December 2016, the love life. Spirit. A little bit more clarification. Trust. The situation is asking for trust. Sits underneath giving your relationship a chance, moving out of those stormy waters into clearer, calmer waters. Boy, I don't know if I've ever had a reading where I feel it's almost all for coupled. I'm going to pull another card here. Okay, so remember, you got the star here. A wish is coming true, guys. You got justice. It's asking you, don't give up. Don't give up. Six of Michaels. You are just about ready to move out of that stormy water. Don't give up yet. Okay, but very soon. Release your ex. No, that's not you guys. Codependency. Okay, so I feel this is for someone else or other people. It's asking you to clearly decide what you want so they can come to you. But that can be in releasing an ex that you are codependent on, or they are codependent on you. What that means is you you or they, and I feel this is more in the female Cancer. I'm so sorry, but you know, when I see this card, I see this beautiful woman here. I see this beautiful woman, and look how she's just gazing out. I almost feel like she's high. You know, I mean, this is a card that talks about addictions can affect your romance life. But I do. I mean, I'm looking at her, and she's so beautiful. It looks like she's in a place of peace, but she's not. She's lost. She's lost because she's dependent on this ex or this person that she's still with. This is not the same people I was just talking about, okay? I'm very clear on that. Spirit told me. This is not the same. Different group. So this group is talking about, yeah, you need to release your ex. And you need to do it soon. It's like the time has come. The time has come. Codependency. How am I going to leave him when I stayed home, take care of the children, he goes to work? Where are my finances going to come from? How am I going to leave her when I stay with the children, she goes to work? Where are my finances going to come from? You'll figure that out. You will. You'll figure that out. Because when you release this heavy energy, it's like a whole new you emerges. Then we got engagement. So it's like, just like I said, a whole new you emerges. Well, engagement really talks about how, you know, it talks about your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. But I feel this is more about you ascending to a higher level of self-love. Past life relationship. All right, you know, I'm starting to feel like this is another group of people here. Yeah, definitely. Someone coming back from your past. There is an engagement. Could have been someone you were engaged to. I hate to say that because, you know, you don't break off an engagement unless there's a real reason to. But I feel through this card, you can see a letter. So someone wrote to someone else. The man wrote to the woman or the woman wrote to the man, but it's what brought them together. Okay? It is how they got back together. It was not your typical, not typical, but someone knocking on your door like, hi, you know, I haven't seen you in 20 years. No, this is someone who probably has been looking through your social media. And maybe they're going to text you. Maybe they're going to email you. Or maybe they're going to write you an actual letter. How beautiful would that be? But nonetheless, this is what brings you together. This person is a past life relationship. This is someone you have, someone you know, someone you have known. I should put it that way. Okay, so normally when I see this card, I feel that it goes into many past lives. But then you have this person returning from your past. And I'm looking at the two energies side by side, carrying the same energy. So I feel this is the same person. And I'm not 100% sure what the engagement is unless there is going to be an engagement from this couple. Now, I did it in the middle of the spread, so this doesn't really tell me if it's already come in or it's yet to come in. Yet we do have the card of very soon. This could be the one. Okay. So, some of you, this person from your past, you were romantic before together. You were in a romantic relationship, probably from your teenage years, in that time period. Doesn't have to be, it's just what I'm feeling. I actually love this line of cards. Because you have engagement, past life relationship, someone from your past coming back, and this could be the one. The one. Okay. I'm going to spirit. Any other clarifications for Cancer? Well, that kind of flew out. Finances and career. Talks about financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I feel that ties back to the people who are codependent on their partner to financially take care of them. Doesn't mean that you can't financially take care of yourself, but for whatever reason, maybe it's an agreement the two of you have, but it doesn't feel good. I want you to understand that. That's how you'll know it's you. It doesn't feel good to have to depend on this ex. Well, he's not your ex yet, okay? Because you haven't released him. You haven't released him yet. And I mean, let's just say it the way it is. You know, it's your codependency or their codependency on you that is keeping this group of people together. Can be addictions. Can be both. Can be, you know, I have to depend on them for all of my money, all my finances, and they are controlling me this way, and I can't take it. So I'm going to have a glass of wine, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Maybe I'll drink the bottle. And then tomorrow, you do it again. Or they do it again. So you're using substance to help make you feel better, but it's not going to, okay? It only amplifies the problem. If it's meant to end, it's meant to end. Don't hang on to it, okay? All right, Spirit. Take one more card, please. One more card. Cancer, Love, December 2016. Please make it a good card, Spirit. Their last card for Love, Cancer, December 2016. Thank you. Huh. Worth waiting for. So I asked Spirit, please make the last card a good card. Not that you have bad cards here. You don't. There are, okay, let's go through this one more time very quickly. There's a big group of you who are in a committed relationship, who are thinking of leaving. You're not sure. It's like, you know, you're just not sure yet. This is Spirit is asking you, give it a chance. Give it a chance. That chemistry's still there. You just need to find it again. For others of you, well, let's go to this energy because this energy is a little tough too. So for some of you, you need to release this ex. And evidently, this codependency has to do with finances. Okay? So perhaps maybe you can't leave right now, but you can certainly go to school online. You can, there's a lot you can do. I mean, you can start your own home business. You can get your own finances to turn this around. Okay? There is always a way. And then for many of you, you have this person coming back from the past who is a soulmate, perhaps a little bit more. I don't want to say twin flame because I don't 100% feel that. Definitely feel soulmate though. You've been in a romantic relationship before. I'm just not 100% if it's in this lifetime, though I do feel that. I feel it was a teenage love, but that could have been a past life. But nonetheless, this energy is coming in because it's time. It's time. The universe is telling you, you've had patience. It's time. We're bringing it in now for you. Okay. I'm just going to do, excuse my arm. I'm going to do a couple clarifiers. I think I'm going to stay with these cards. These are, this is called the True Love Tarot. And I'm going to do maybe 3 cards across. We'll see. And what I want to do is try to bring this reading together, Spirit. Bring this reading together for Cancer for December 2016. Thank you. Cancer, December 2016. Let's bring this reading together for me, please. Spirit, please. Cancer. That flew. I'm going to take that card, too. Cancer, 2016. Okay, now I'm losing way too many cards. I don't want to show that. Cancer. Love, 2016. Wrap this up for me, Spirit, please. Clarification. Final clarification for Cancer. December 2016. Love it. Let's go see what flew. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Oh, just look at the bottom. We've got the star again. Beautiful. Hope. In this deck, the star is hope. I don't know, guys. A lot of you have your dreams coming true. Why? It's like Judgment Day. When you get judgment in a love reading, it's like you have a completely different perspective. Especially those who are releasing this X. It's like a completely different perspective. Wow, you just lighten up so much. And we do have death. That's transformation. So pretty much in every scenario here, there was some type of transformation that needed to happen or that is happening. Okay? An ending. But in numerology, 13 adds up to a 4. So that again is strong foundation. So this transformation is good for you. Again, this could be the home. This could be the house that people are looking for. Because next you have the sun. So it doesn't matter how heavy your energies are. Even though you don't have that many heavy energies, the sun promises you to lighten that. Lighten that energy. Lighten your load. It's support from the universe. 19. Numerology, that's going to be a 1. That's you. That's the it's the leader. This is you taking control of your life again. This is the universe saying, we are going to give you the sun. Run with it. It's just for you. And then the star. To top that out. Oh, okay, well, let's keep going because under that we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the star, hope, Wheel of Fortune in this deck is luck. Number 10, again, ends up to be number 1. You, the leader. You've gone through this 9-year cycle of hardships, hell, heavy energies. Well, that has come to a close. That energy is now gone. We're moving into quite the beautiful energy in January. And actually, it has started since the new moon. It's just very lightening up the energy. I think we are all going to have a great 2016 or 17. Doesn't mean there won't be bumps. Of course there will be bumps. Doesn't mean there won't be lessons. There's always lessons. That's what we're here for, to learn our soul lessons. You hear how I'm talking? I can't talk. But nonetheless, my God, the sun with the wheel of fortune next to the star. Pure beauty, the star, number 8, infinity, eternity. Underneath that, you have justice. Again, justice, repeating cards. Truth. This is your truth. Number 11, double ones. This is you and this love, this past life relationship. It's the two of you together on equal terms, equal footing, equal spiritual level, energy. You know, it's a true mate. It is a true, God, I almost want to say twin flame, but come on. I mean, I don't know how many twin flames can be showing up, but I feel like you are so equal to each other. And holy crap, I mean, you got the star, the sun, the wheel of fortune all around that. You know, 2 stars. Gorgeous. All right, guys. You know what? I am going to pull one more card. I was going to end this, but I'm going to pull one. I'm going to pull a card out of this deck just to make sure there's no other messages for you guys. Any other messages for Cancer? December 2016. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. December 2016, Spirit. Any other messages you'd like to give them? The Chariot. Beautiful. The Chariot is you controlling your destiny. It's you having your personal power back. It's you not allowing anyone to stop you from your future, your beautiful future. You have control back. Look at this card. I love his little finger there, where he's telling you, come on, trust me. Trust me. We're going to soar off into the future. Yin and yang come together. Rainbows. Beautiful. Oh, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. You got the Fool. I love the Fool because the Fool is telling you, take on this kind of energy. The Fool lives in the present moment, number 1. He does not live in his past. He does not live in his future. He's living for today. He can't see what's right ahead of him. He can't see that he could fall off this cliff. He doesn't care. He trusts. He trusts the universe. He doesn't carry baggage from one relationship to the next. Nope. He only has his little knapsack. He doesn't want the rest of that energy. He doesn't even know what to do with that. He's too happy, too joyful. The Fool is where we begin. The Fool is, you know, when we were young and we had freedom, you know, we could get on our bikes and leave the neighborhood. Wow. Do you remember that? Do you remember the freedom you felt? The first time your parents or whoever raised you allowed you to explore on your own. There's nothing like it. You're right back there again. Trust it. Be joyful. Be fun. Be playful. Beautiful. Oh, then you got the Sun again. Okay? With the Fool. This is beautiful, guys. I hope you understand the energy that just happened. You may have to watch it a couple times just to really pick it up because there's a lot that went through here. But nonetheless, the majority of it is absolutely beautiful. And the only heavy one is the people who need to release that ex. You're codependent on them or they're codependent on you. Finances. I feel it's finances. Perhaps you're overindulging a little bit. trying to get you through. You're not doing it for the joy of it. And what I mean is you're not overindulging for the joy of it. You're doing it to get you through. That's not the way to live life. No. This is how you live life. Joyfully. Trust in yourself. And then we have the people who are really in a beautiful relationship right now, but you're not seeing it for whatever reason. Don't give up yet, okay? I mean, the Justice card is screaming at you. Don't give up. You want to give up in a couple months? Go for it. Just doesn't feel like the time. It feels like this can be turned around. I feel like these relationships of those already in a committed relationship who are not dealing with heavy energies, just maybe, you know, you don't feel like the chemistry's there, or you still love the person though. Give them a chance. Give yourself a chance. Give your relationship a chance. Don't end it yet, okay? Okay, guys, I have no clue how long this video shot for. Probably hours, and I apologize if it's too long. I will try to cut them back, or you let me know. I mean, if you guys like them longer, I have no problem doing that, because I could talk forever, even though I have a million things, other readings I have to do. But once I'm into a reading, I could go on and on. So you tell me. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you like the longer readings, let me know. If you prefer them to be about a half an hour, let me know, okay? Because I'm doing it for you. This is all for you. Gratitude. This is my love to you, okay? Beautiful, guys. Have a beautiful December. Carry this energy, okay? Let this be the energy that you move through the month through. Joyful. Staying in the present moment. And remember, you have 2 sun cards. So I almost feel like the sun is what's putting you in this energy of the Fool again. Beautiful energy. And then you have 2 star cards. Your dreams are coming true. Some of you are getting a home. Congratulations. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it. So I want to thank you so much. If you want a personal reading, go to my About page, or you can click below. I tried to put the information there, but on my About page, I have all the information. Let you know approximately how far out I'm booking, and that kind of thing. Okay, I love you guys. Have a beautiful holiday, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, Cancer.